One of many nationwide protests by nurses was held in Dunedin on Saturday. It grew from a social media page, New Zealand Please Hear Our Voice, which was launched in March by a North Island nurse and a South Island nurse who were collectively named Nurse Flow. Dunedin nurse Anne Daniels, who helped organise the rally in Dunedin, says she's glad people turned up.
I'm just glad that people came. It's clear that the community actually does care. It would have been great if the entire community could have been come, but as you can see, there are tons of graduations going on, and I think there's the rugby on tonight. So there's a few competing things happening.
She says the day was all about nurses and nursing, and believes it's very difficult to do the basics of their jobs in the current working conditions.
I think we want to do our job properly, and we can't do that given the resources and the pay and the conditions that we're actually working under. The nurses are too tired, their morale has actually disappeared because they're not being heard about all the issues. We have systems where we report issues and they go into the ether and they do not get acted on. And we've come to the point where we actually have to do something ethically and professionally. We are required to stand up and actually say we've got to do better by our patients, our communities and the people we work with.
Members of the New Zealand Nursing Organisation are voting on whether to hold 2 24-hour strikes in July, and Daniels says she'd be very surprised if this doesn't result in strike action.
I know that everybody I'm talking to are doing just that. In our department alone, we've nearly got 90% of the nurses who have voted. So it's unfortunate, we don't want to do it.
She says nurses are too tired and their morale has all but disappeared. However, Anne Daniels believes Health Minister David Clark is a responsible person and she's sure he'll do the right thing. The Prime Minister is due to announce how much money Minister Clark will have to spend on the health portfolio in Thursday's budget. Daryl Baser, The South Today.